Yes, welcome back, guys, to the channel. My hope is that you're doing well wherever you are. Now, let's talk about the 5 rejected CSs, cabinet secretaries. Yesterday, Azimio, the panel that was vetting these cabinet secretaries, were rejected. These 5 ones, and actually, people are like, "Why were they rejected? Was it political, or was it fair?" So, for example, we have Aisha Juma for public service. We have Mythical Inturi for agriculture. We have Penina Malonza for tourism. And also we have Zakari Njeru for lands and Njuguna Ndugu treasury. So why were they rejected? Okay, why is Azimio or not only Azimio actually, even Kenya Kwanza people rejected some of these people. We have someone like Kimani Chongwa, who also supported some rejections here. For example, Aisha Juma was rejected on grounds that she's having murder charges hanging on her neck. Remember, 3 years ago, Aisha was accused of killing Gumbau Jola in Kilifi during a campaign rally. Actually, she's been facing murder charges together with her bodyguard, and still the case is ongoing, even though the family of the deceased had requested the courts that they would like to settle the matter out of the court. But the panel said, no, Aisha Juma, you are not supposed to be a CSA all because you have got murder charges hanging on your neck. And of course, it is clear in the Constitution that for you to be a minister, at least you need to be clean. Okay, you don't need to be facing murder charges. So also you have Mythical Inturi. Mythical Inturi, of course, he was appointed as agriculture CS. And what happened? The panel or the people who are vetting Linturi, they said that Linturi could not explain how he would transform the agriculture docket. Okay, Linturi could not explain, could not come up with ways of improving the docket. He could not explain to the to the panel how he was going to make agricultural sector prosper. That I think was rejected. And also, if he did not explain the issue of the GMO, the genetically modified organism crops. He was asked a question: how do you think GMO crops will what is the impact? What's the positive impact it will have on farmers? He could not explain how GMO will, affect farmers. So they thought that this person, of course, cannot help agriculture sector so much. Okay, he just there because he has a name, but he cannot do much. That's what they said. That's why he was rejected. Also, we have someone like Penina Malonza. Penina Malonza was proposed to be a tourism CS, but the panel was not convinced on how on her performance. Actually, the way she performed during the vetting, the panel was not convinced. She was not asking questions accordingly. She was not answering questions accordingly. She was answering her own her own questions. And I think Junaid Mohammed with Opio Wandai said no. This is not a perfect candidate for this post. So that's why I think Penina Malonza was rejected. Yeah, and of course we have Zakari Njeru. Zakari Njeru was appointed for land CS for land. Okay, and actually the panel was concerned, about the experience he's having. Like he has got no experience to lead such a sales docket. Land, you need to have experience because you are dealing with historical issues, land issues. So the panel was not convinced on how experienced Zakaria is. So of course they said no, this person cannot manage Kenyan lands. Okay, that's why I think he was rejected by the panel. Actually, even Kimani Chungwa himself I think supported the rejection. Also, the last one, we have Njuguna Ndung'u. Now, Njuguna Ndung'u was a treasury CS, and of course, treasury is a very important docket in the country, and actually, its rejection, as in, they did not give much explanation as to why Njuguna was rejected. But of course, it is coming out that Njuguna is having some, integrity issues. Okay, the way they were talking, Njuguna is having integrity issues. So they were like, this person cannot, make treasury prosper. Actually, he's going to mess the treasury. That's what they happen. So guys, tell me in the comment, do you think this rejection will really happen? Or do you think, because it is obvious that Kenya Kwanza is the majority in the parliament. Kenya Kwanza, we have someone like Wetangula is the speaker. Okay? Kenya Kwanza is the majority. So do you think Asha Juma will be rejected that way? Remember very well, Asha Juma has been on Ruto's side since day one. She's been, campaigning for Ruto. And actually, the president, I think, is paying her back, for the overwhelming support he received from Asha Juma. Remember, even in Coast, Aisha rallied coastal people to vote for Ruto, and actually, they managed to vote for him. Some of them voted for him. So the question is, will the president or Kenya Kwanza just, accept the fact that she's rejected and let her go? Okay, or will they fight for her? Okay, will they forcefully install her as the CS for public service? That's the question asking yourself. Even Mythical Inturi has been with Ruto since day one. Okay, he's been fighting with Ruto, and remember very well. I think Mythical of course comes from Meru, and the Meru people voted for Ruto, of course, and of course we know very well in politics you have to pay back. So that's what's happening. So tell me, what do you think about these people? Are they going home? Or are they going to be pardoned? Tell me what you think in the comment section. So it's your boy Peter Uguto, and of course, if you like this analysis, take your time and subscribe, to Triple P TV, and always stay tuned. See you in the next video.